So it's a rainy day today. We're gonna do an easy hike because I do not want to bust my butt slipping on a rock coming down the hill. We're gonna do the Old Appalachian Trail. I'll tell you a little more about that later. But it's a pretty flat trail and it's gonna have some trails off of it. So I'll show you what trails are off of it, but there's off-street parking. And so plenty of parking if you're up at Wintergreen Mountain and want to park at the trailhead.
In 1983, when Wintergreen became a private resort, the Appalachian Trail had to be rerouted. Originally, it ran through Wintergreen Resort, and so Wintergreen gifted some land to the National Park Service, and the Appalachian Trail was rerouted. If you were to go through this parking lot, and you'll see a trailhead there, look for the white blazes, and you'll be on the Appalachian Trail. So it's going to run parallel to the parkway. We're not going to take that today. We're actually going to explore the old Appalachian Trail. So we're going to walk on what was once the original trail. Now it's going to be just an out and back hike. We're going to take about 3.5 miles of that, and explore what it has to offer. Wintergreen posts it as a moderate to difficult hike, but I don't think it is a terribly difficult hike. Good Lord, y'all. I'm on the lookout for all kinds of interesting and pretty plants. The first plant that I encountered on today's hike was black cohosh, which is a botanical root. And according to old Google, it is often used as an alternative to hormone therapy, thought to have mild estrogen-like or hormone-regulating effects. So I think it's really fitting that I'm starting my hike with a miracle menopause plant because I'm in need of that relief today. So I see you, Black Cohosh, and I'm glad that you're on this hike with me. From this hike, you can get to the Upper Shamokin Falls, which is a loop hike. You can connect it with Morgan's Loop. We're not taking that today, but it's good to know. We're going to stay on this straight path and head straight ahead. A little detour. Off of this hike is an offshoot that'll take you to the creek. Tracy loves to get in the creek. Back on the trail, we spotted something super special. This is the first time that I've had such a long encounter with one of these. Take a look. Bob and I stayed and watched this guy for a really long time, but we had to hit the trail. We had to get back on it. We were there for a workout, and so back to the trail we go. If you're on the mountain with kiddos, this is a great loop to do. Very flat and very scenic, so it's a good little side quest. Soon after the Shamokin Springs Loop Trail, you'll cross the road and get to the other side of Old AG. At this point, we're at a mile. If you wanted to turn around, you could go back, but you are missing a really beautiful view and a little bit of rock scrambling. It's worth the cross. You think that you're in the wild right now, but you're not. You look to your left at this marking, there's a house right there. I love this trail because you've got all these beautiful rock outcroppings. It's really well groomed and well marked, but you still have to be careful. Poison ivy's lurking all over. Notice this poison ivy climbing up a tree. Right about now, you've done some steep inclines. You're getting pretty tired. You want to turn around, but keep going because guess what? That view is right around the corner. There it is. If you were to combine this hike with a couple of other spots, this would be a great place to have lunch. Pretty serene. But we've gone a mile and a half and we get back on the trail. A lot of people don't like out and back hikes. They prefer a loop hike, but there's so many things that I didn't see heading back. And these are a few of the pictures of the things that I saw on the way back. Pretty darn special. That's Virginia creeper, not to be confused with poison ivy. This tree, it's all bent and gnarled and still growing and thriving. More fungus. Again, a really well-marked trail. So if you're hiking by yourself, which I don't recommend, it's still an easy trail to do. Pretty proud of myself today. Thanks for joining me. Let that shiitake go. I know I did. Have a great one.